Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't teammate behind you can pick you up.
Campaneris stands in now and watches strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-2.
And the righty deals. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside first and second.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead. It'll be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
2 outs, bases full. Mullins will hit next. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Padres with the run-scoring double. It's now a 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. And ball 1. Delgado, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Richard Handy. First pitch just misses. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now here is Johnny Green. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And it remains 2-2. The Padres up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Cubs are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Michael Cruz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started off for him.
For the Padres,
Richie
the first
Enfield
baseman,
now at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one's in there. That's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Gerard Burkhart, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a slider for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Columbus Case getting loose out there. Mars also getting ready. Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Stepping in for San Diego, Michael Spence. And that one is lifted in the air. Gutierrez makes the grab, and that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Carlos Mota. In there at the knees, strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and
Now
produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up now for Chicago, Champlin Gutierrez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Late swing fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
One ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And a 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Banks.
And up next for Chicago, George Banks. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Curve in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Man at first, 1 away. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Juan Quinones.
The left fielder,
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next one misses, and 1-1. To third. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll up a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Saldana.
Saldana 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side, Green. On to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ira Rodriguez. He is struck out and he is walked. There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's a little bit low. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Padres go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Petco Park, new inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Greg Gustafson. Burdick back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just missed. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Out to short, Saldana. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Brandon Zimborski, the next to hit. And a foul ball. The Cubs down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
You see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
And now, Adrian Delgado. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And the batter now, Richard Handy. And the Padres manager making
Pitching for
out
the
of the bullpen
Padres,
for the Padres, Walker
number
Cheney.
25.
Well, the best relievers
Walker
love the opportunity
Cheney.
to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just
Ball.
wired different, so we'll see what
Ball
he's got
one, no
here.
strikes.
And that is out of play. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The tying run at the plate.
Ball two.
That misses the zone, and that's ball
2-2
two.
the count.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching for the
We're
Cubs,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the
6.
7th. Columbus.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can
Here we
give
go.
their players
For
a
the
chance to
Padres,
fight back into the
second
game.
baseman, Alfred.
So digging in now for San
Hernandez.
Diego, Alfred Hernandez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings and chases a low one there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. And they'll do it again. That one
2
way
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they
Count
get
it 3-2.
frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So now 3-2 stays alive. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Juan Campaneris. Lifted in the air, out to left. Banks makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charles
2 outs, base is
Mullins.
empty. Charles Mullins, the next up for the Padres.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Banks makes the play, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this
Johnny
season.
Green.
I'm your man. Give you all I can.
back and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Corey Jackson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Just missed. Jackson, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a splitter, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Carlos.
Here's the third baseman,
Moda.
Carlos Moda. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now it's 1-2. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. They get the tag on him. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The batter, the left fielder,
George Bates, the next come to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's towards center. Spence moving under this one. And that's the third out. One left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Richie Enfield. And that misses. And that's ball 1. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Gerard Burkhart. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Enfield gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Spence in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, then look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Now, Juan Quinones pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. And a foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Tristan Rincon.
Now
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mariano Escalera.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one outside. Seen fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one ripped left field, back there, and it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Gustafson, the next to hit, takes outside. And a strike in there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
And that drops in for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Inside, and a full count now.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Brandon Zimborski. And there's the ball.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Adrian.
He's 2 outs away. Delgado digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Richard Handy, the next Cub to hit.
Handy.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, appeal to first, and he went around. Just enough that time. 1 strike away. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow when you bring sneak your don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sneak your Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, just hearing what my record to bring. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when it's depressing.